not even going to attempt the name of the area, but eastern China, a naked man stepped out in front of traffic, causing a taxi to come to a halt. The naked man then proceeded to grab the bumper of the taxi in an attempt to lift it. A crowd soon gathered to watch as the man was heard to shout, "Give me strength," a few times, but he struggled in vain to lift the cab. When police arrived, they attempted to detain the man and get him dressed, but he managed to crawl beneath the police van and refused to come out. He was eventually retrieved by police and medical staff and probably is wearing a straitjacket now.
He's no longer naked, right?
But don't go looking for it if you have a nervous disposition. I saw the pictures.
Oh, really? The pictures were pretty bad, huh?
Yes.
So he was trying to lift the taxi. Is that what it was?
Yes, he was trying to lift the taxi.
Oh.
It might have been part of his sumo regime. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I'm a sumo wrestler, right? He's trying to pick up the whole thing.
He forgot the bottom bit.
Oh boy. See, it just doesn't happen in the U.S. It happens everywhere else too.
Yeah, it does.
That's for our Chinese friends over. Bella comes to mind. If she's, I don't know if she listens. I don't know if she's on today actually. But yeah, that's pretty good. First they gave us karaoke. Now they're giving us naked taxi cab lifting.
Yes, well, it got quite a crowd gathered actually. So. They got a bit of entertainment out of it.
Oh, wow. Hot Stuff says, what was he trying to lift it with? His stick? I'm not even going to go there. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
No, use his hands.
No, that's not a place I want to go. She says, police don't want to touch a naked man unless it's Naked Bob. Okay.
It could be related.
Oh, really? Did he look like Naked Bob? Oh, boy. I wonder if this guy was like, all his faculties wasn't upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we evidently got medical people out. And they coaxed him out from under the police van. He must have been on something or drunk.
Oh, boy. Wow. So did you find out any other countries? Interesting news in other countries?
Well, we can go into Florida now.
Okay, let's come to Florida.
Yes, I looked at Florida.
Uh-oh.
Because this week sees a one-year anniversary of Tampa Bay fugitive.
Oh.
The so-called mystery monkey of Tampa Bay, which has managed to rise above a jumble of exotic animals, including pythons, big cats, and the usual animals reported. It's now got its own Facebook page with more than 24,000 fans. Evidently, the animal's been shot several times with tranquilizer darts and has proved equally elusive in urban areas as in the dense woodland where it lives. And it's seemingly unfazed by humans.
Huh.
It's been spotted several times relaxing beside people's swimming pools, and officials are not sure where the monkey came from, but the popular theory is that it became separated from a troop of wild monkeys in a state park around 118 miles north of its current stalking ground.
Wow.
The troops descended from monkeys that were taken there to star in the early Tarzan films. Wildlife trapper Vernon Yates has found the monkey to be extremely intelligent and very streetwise, having pursued the animal across 3 counties. He knows to check traffic and look both ways so as not to get hit by cars, and he also knows to stay out of power lines. Mr. Yates claims to have hit the animal with tranquilizer darts at least twice. On one occasion, the monkey displayed its contempt for the attack by flinging feces at the hunter before climbing higher into the tree to sleep off the effects of the dart. Wildlife officials have warned that the fugitives should not be underestimated.
Oh, I can say that. Wow.
I think the monkey's cleverer than the hunter.
I think so.
Haven't you heard of the Tampa Bay monkey?
The Tampa, I never have until now.
Oh.
Wow. It's you never know what you're going to hear about. Well, when animals get loose from here in Florida, they do a lot of movie shoots down here in the parks, and a lot of them do get loose. We've seen a lot of that. Matter of fact, we still have a lot of wildlife. Well, Palm Coast has we have to watch out when I leave. I go home from Grand Haven. I always see deer right there on the edge of the street as I'm leaving Grand Haven. So I have to go real slow and be real careful,
Yeah, it's same here with deer.
Yeah.
But you've got your alligators as well.
Yes.
We often get stories here in the news about alligators that going into people's gardens and houses.
Actually, there are people that go out to use the pool, and there's the alligator. He broke through the screen, and he's in the pool, swimming around in there. That's one of the biggest things we get. It's usually we don't see them much right now because of the cold and the rain, so they stay in, and the water level's pretty good right now. But when it starts getting to that dry season and there's not much water, they start walking. They lose their pond, they start walking, they find a neighbor's pool, boom, there they are, they're in the pool. So, snakes too. We get a lot of that as well. So you never know you have to be careful when you walk out. You may see a poisonous snake that's out there. But it's rare.
You won't think they go in pools though if you've got disinfectant in the pool and chlorine and things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem.
You do that.
Yeah, we do, but it doesn't seem to affect them for some reason. I think what it is, it's like with humans, we get used to certain medicines. I think they get used to the certain toxins too. So that it doesn't seem to bother them as much. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. We have it better though up here because down in southern Florida, down around the Miami and the swamplands down there, Everglades, the Florida Everglades, they actually get some big gators, and we've actually seen pythons that aren't from this country, from South America, that have swallowed gators, a full gator inside of the python. So that's kind of scary in the Florida Everglades, but we don't get that up here, fortunately. So we're not.
I've heard of pythons killing alligators by crushing them, but I've never heard of them actually attempting to swallow.
Yeah, I think it was last year. I showed a picture, I think, where the snake actually died because the gator wouldn't bend in his body, and it split the python's body open and killed the python. So it was huge. I think it was a 22-foot python that tried to swallow this gator. So yep. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be walking down in the Florida Everglades by myself, unprotected, So.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that over there?
Well,
in the UK, as far as any wildlife that gets loose, dangerous wildlife?
Well, people do have snakes, and if they've managed to get out, escape through the toilet system. That's happened a few times.
So
and there was a lady once that had a snake that it was actually taken off her eventually. That it ate her dog.
Oh wow!
She had children, and she used to take it out for a walk.
She took the snake out.
One morning it went up a tree, and snakes are deaf. But she evidently didn't realise this because she was shouting it out of the tree.
Come out of there! Come out of there!
It either fell on her or jumped on her and started to crush her, and people saw her and managed to rescue her.
Oh wow! Wow, that's true. They don't.
People, with snakes usually need a license. Same with birds of prey as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the licensing is down here in the U.S.